Hi everybody, I'm doing this video because I'm doing a crochet along with a friend of mine. I'm making this Philadelphia Eagles scarf and she wants to learn how to make one also. So we're crocheting together. So we came up with the idea to do these stripes here at the beginning in the teal, gray, black, and white. And now we're at the point where we do the actual logo. And I've already done mine, but she's having some problems with the color changes, so I'm going to show her exactly what to do. Now, this is what I've done so far. But right here I just did 2 rows of teal just to show her an example. We're going to pretend that I already did all the other. We're at the point where I need to add the actual logo of the eagle. So this is the pattern, and I have the post-it notes under the row that I'm about to do. So first, on here it's white, but we're using teal as our background color. So first I'm going to do 6 stitches of teal, and then I'm going to pick up 2 stitches of black. Each square is a stitch, and this first loop on my hook is the first stitch. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stitches of the teal. Now I need to add black, and I just put I just have a ball of black yarn already done up, so I'm gonna just drop that right there in my little wastebasket. I just like to keep my yarn in one area. And I pick up the new color I'm gonna pick up is black, but I need to pick the new color up from underneath the old color. So this teal, I'm going to pick this black up from underneath the teal. And just like I've been doing already, but instead of picking up a teal loop, I'm going to pick up black instead. So I've done one. Oh, I am sorry, but I had my post-it note on the wrong row. The first row of color changes is going to be one black stitch. So I'm just going to pick up that one black stitch, and then I go back to doing teal. And since it's only one stitch, I'm going to go right back using that same teal that same teal yarn that I dropped earlier. And I'm going to pick up that teal from underneath the black. You know, always pick up your new color from underneath the old color. And then I will finish off that row with teal. Now we're going to pretend that I've gotten all the way to the end. I haven't, but to save time, you're going to pretend like I have. And first you're going to take off one loop, and then use after that one loop, then you're going to take off 2 at a time. So I take off all of that teal, and then when I have one teal and one black on my hook, then I pick up the new color, which is going to be black. And just like when I put it on, when I take it off, I'm going to pick up the new color from underneath the old color. So I'm picking up that black from underneath the teal and work off that black. And then we're going back to teal. So I'm going to use that same teal, picking up that teal from underneath the black, and work that off. Now I'm going to keep my postage right underneath the row that I just completed and work my next row off of that row that I just completed. And I see that the next row I'm going to do the same 6 teal, but instead of 1 black stitch, I'm going to do 2 black stitches. So first I'm going to do my 6 teal, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then pick up my black from underneath the teal. I'm going to do 1 black stitch, 1 black right on top of that black, and then another black stitch on top of that next teal stitch, and then I'm going right back to my teal, so I'm going right back and forth. And since it's only 2 stitches, I'm going to carry that same teal over. I will carry my yarn over if I'm only carrying it over a few stitches. If it's any more than 4, I'll probably just get another ball of yarn instead of carrying over that same yarn that I've been using. And just like earlier, we're going to pretend that that's the end of the row. As you can see, it's not, but just to save time. And then I'm going to work those teal loops off. First with 1 stitch and then 2 at a time after that 1. And just as before, when I get 1 teal and 1 black, when I got 1 teal and the next stitch is black, then I'm going to pick up the black, which is my new color I'm picking up from underneath the teal. Those 2. Now I'm going back to teal, so I pick up that teal from underneath the black. And we're going to do 1 more row. So I'm going to move my post-it up to the row that I just completed. Now I have my post-it note underneath the row that I just completed. But I see the next row is going to be 3 teal, then 2 black, 1 teal, and then we're going to go back to black. You're just doing the same stitch over and over, but you're just going to follow the pattern, picking up the right colors at the right time. And that's just a little short distance, so I'm going to use that same black. If you choose to, you can use a different ball of yarn if you want to. It's up to you. I don't profess to be a professional, but I am good at what I do. And I know it works best for me, or what I like best, and that's just what I like best. And I'm following the pattern. There was 2 black, then 1 teal, and we're going back to black again. And on this row, we're going to add 1 stitch, 1 gray stitch. So then I'm going to take this ball of gray, and I'm going to pick up this gray from underneath the black, as always. So that's 1. So it's only going to be 1 stitch of black. 1 stitch of gray. Then I'm going back to black. So I'm just going to carry that black over. 1 stitch of black. Then I go back to teal. Now, even though that's only 3 stitches in between that and the teal, I'm not going to use that teal because I have 2 different colors in between there. If it was only 1 color in between, I'd carry it over. But since it's 2, I'm going to use another ball of teal altogether. And the reason for that is because it gets too tangled when I take the loops off. That's the only way I know how to explain it. When I cast the colors on and picking up the new color from underneath the old color, when I cast it off, I do the same thing. But if there's 2 colors in between a color change and I carry that old color over, it gets too mixed up. It gets more twisted, more tangled, I guess is what I should say. And I don't like that. But as I said earlier, that's my preference. And then I'm just going to work the colors off just like I did earlier. So you just continue to do that until you've completed the entire, just following the pattern. And in the end, it'll look just like this, because that's the same thing right here that I just did. That one black stitch, and then on top of that was the 2 black, and then the row that I just completed is this row right here. And you just follow the pattern. It's the same stitch over and over. You just pick up the right color at the right time. Thank you.